6 kingdoms with 6 rulers. All of them want to reunite all kingdoms into one. All of them will go to the battlefield to finally declare the winner as the rightful king. But as a result, a lot of innocent people gonna be killed. But there is only one man who can stop all this. One man can free these kingdoms from its unjust rulers. He's Batman. Welcome to Anytime. Today we're gonna recap the 2018 movie Batman Ninja. So, before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Grodd was too close this time. He won't let Batman stop him and interfere with his experiment. The machine works. Batman tried to stop it, but it was too late. We see something like a black hole. Then the whole machine and the building vanished into thin air. Batman finds himself in the old Japan. The date is unknown. He sees a poster in Japanese with the bat photo on it. Suddenly, some samurai shows up and tried to kill him. He tried to understand what's happening first, but they won't listen. He finished them off and asked the last one, "Why are you trying to kill me?" He told him their master told them to kill the bat on sight. But who is their master? Their friends show up, so Batman used a smoke grenade, tried to use his hook gun, but his mind hit the fact that there's no buildings here. So old school methods, he ran on foot. At night, he sorted it all in his big brain of his. At the look of it, this is ancient Japan, so how that advanced building came over here. He went to investigate, saw the Joker talking to someone. That's weird. How did the Joker come here? But the weirder thing is the Joker shows up behind him, and the Joker he saw was Harley. Batman demands an explanation, but Joker told him, "I don't know. Everyone started to call me a demon lord, and being a lord is not one of my dreams, but who am I to say no to power, Batsy?" Just a heads up, Joker and some other criminals were in the site while Batman was facing Grodd, so they time traveled with them, but apparently they found themselves in different eras. They faced each other as always, but after a few minutes, Joker got bored, so he begins to drink some sake and told his men to finish Batman for him. He decided to run, and they went after him, so he hid under a bridge. He saw Selina, aka Catwoman. She told him she was there that night. After that, he placed the footage from his suit. He finds Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Red Robin were in the building that night. So, where are they? Catwoman didn't know. She was here for the past 2 years, and Gotham criminals came with her. As soon as they arrived, they went wild all over Japan. Every one of them became a lord over a state. Two-Face, the Penguin, Poison Ivy, Deathstroke, Grodd, and the closest to reunite Japan is the Joker. She took him to her home to discuss what are they gonna do with the criminals. But of course, they need weapons. But who's gonna help them with that? Someone came to Bruce and told him, "Do you like some tea, sir?" It took him a few seconds to know he's Alfred in his usual suit. Alfred showed him the Batmobile. Alfred was in the Batmobile that night and came across Selina in the old Japan. So they knew it's only a matter of time for Bruce to show up. A cannon destroyed the house they're in. So Batman got in the Batmobile and went to stop the Joker and his men. Harley informed the Joker about Batman breaking in, so he told her to activate the castle. Big robotic hands came out controlled by the Joker. He managed to destroy the Batmobile, so Batman used the Batwing in the Batmobile, but he so expected, and the Joker destroyed the Batwing, so he used the Batcycle in the Batwing, but he destroyed it as well when Batman tried to save one of the civilians. Actually, the one who did it was Bane, who decided to leave crime and become a sumo wrestler. They eventually defeat Batman, but suddenly, lots and lots of bats draw their attention, and a masked man came in to rescue the Batman. That was Nightwing and Red Robin who introduced Ian. He was a great help for them since they arrived, him and his ninja clan. They are the Bat Clan. Their lives are driven by an ancient prophecy that foretells in the time of chaos, a foreign ninja wearing the mask of the bat will come and install order to their land. They all went to their headquarters. It was a nice place, but for how long? The Batmobile, Cycle, and Wing were destroyed by the hands of Joker. So how are they gonna stop him if they have nothing? Robin interrupts Batman's thoughts to deliver a message. Actually, the message was from a monkey who made friendship with Robin and understand everything he says. The message was from Grodd. Batman went to meet him. He told him they're in this trouble because of his machine, but Grodd made that machine to send Gotham criminals to somewhere far so he can take Gotham for himself. Eventually, they decided to stick together against the others to build a new machine and go back to Gotham. Next day, the Joker came to Grodd to ask him about Batman, but Batman was under his nose. Him and the Bat Clan. The Joker stepped right into their trap, and eventually they caught him and Harley. Joker tried to tell Batman if Grodd turned on him, he'll turn on you, but he doesn't listen. As soon as he finished that sentence, Grodd indeed turned on him and used his device to control their minds, but it didn't work of course, cause everyone on the ship trained his mind well, so he decided to just kill them all. And then he gave the sign so Two-Face shows up. He begins to shoot their ship and Grodd moved to Two-Face's ship. And strangely, Catwoman gave him a visit. She showed him a part of his time machine she took from Harley and told him, "I want you to get me back to Gotham." He told her, "You have a deal." Meanwhile, Joker was so mad cause he's the only one who can kill the Batman. He lighted a barrel of gunpowder. Batman told him, "You idiot, you're gonna kill yourself." But that's the idea, Batsy. And the barrel exploded with Batman, Harley, and the Joker. Apparently, the piece Catwoman handed to Grodd, there's another 5 like it. Every ruler has a piece, and Grodd needs all of them to build his machine. Bruce finally wakes up after 2 days in a coma. He goes out by himself and stood on top of the hill. He got no powers or vehicles or nothing. At his desperate, he joins hand with Grodd and a lot of people got hurt because of that, and yet they insist on calling him Master. He thought he got nothing, but he's wrong. He had more than he thought. He got his mind, his body, his spirit, and all of them. Now, this time, it's his own rules. And if they're gonna win, they have to play by the rules. After a few days, Grodd told Catwoman time has arrived to destroy the other districts and build the machine. Then he turned on the castle. But this time, instead of giant hands, the whole castle became one full robot. The same goes for the other 4 castles, cause they're going to war. Batman was drinking some tea on the old Japanese way when he got the news. It's their only chance to defeat them all and go back to Gotham. They geared up with Batman, decided to be what the Bat Clan called him. He will be their prophecy. He will be the legendary ninja who brings peace to their land. He will be Sengoku Batman. All the castles meet up in the battlefield, and Batman with his ninja clan on horses, and all memories of Power Rangers came back to my mind. The fight begins. Eventually, Grodd explains the castle needs the part from the time machine to work, and he can control those parts, so he used it to control the new 4 rulers. Suddenly, the long-lost dead Joker shows up with Harley. They took over Grodd's castle and kicked him out, so Batman had to save him. The Joker, still controlling the other castles, so he ordered all of them to build a new big castle. By accident, of course. And again, Power Rangers memories. Meanwhile, Grodd was injured, so he gave Batman his flute to summon the Monkeys' army. Luckily, Robin and his monkeys know exactly what to do. They begin to play, and thousands, maybe millions of monkeys show up. They begin by breaking into the big giant robot, but they couldn't destroy it. So Robin used another monkey to help him with the flute, and another big robot of monkeys begin to form. Finally, the heroes moved towards the Joker, but he used fire to kill the monkey robot. Luckily, the Bat Clan summoned another million bats to emerge with the monkey robot to form a Batman robot. I have no comments or explanation for what's happening, so let's continue. The 2 robots face each other, while Batman and his team got into the castle and faced the villains. Also, the monkeys managed to destroy the castle. But meanwhile, an epic fight between the Batman and the Joker on top of the robot is in action. The fight was an old-school type, just swords. As always, the Joker loves to talk while he fights, but near the end, he said nothing. At last, Batman defeated him as always. He can't finish the job, so the fight continues again. They take turns with the critical hits. Finally, Batman loses his sword, so the Joker tried to stab him, but he stopped the blade with his hand. He tried again, and this time he succeeded. But turns out that this is just a delusion, and by using that to his advantage, Batman finally defeated the Joker. After things calmed down, the Bat Clan thanked Batman and his team for bringing peace. Then they headed to the robot and used it to go back home. And that's when the movie ends. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Thanks for watching. See you soon, and goodbye.